Okay, welcome back to Care About Tutorials, and in this tutorial we're going to have a look at putting pictures into a table as a nice way of organising where they fit on your page. So the first thing we're going to do, just as a refresher, is we're going to add in a page, and we're going to call that page T-shirts, and page order 50. Select a page, and we're going to add in some sub-pages. T-shirts for boys, and just remember to keep these with the right names on the pages. And not a bad idea, let's go back to home, go in here and put T-shirts similarly in here. Okay, update the widgets, green box, close it down. Okay, let's have a quick preview, and here we have T-shirts and T-shirts for boys. Okay, so that's done what we want. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into, let's close down the extra preview box, we're going to go into adding in a table. So we're in T-shirts. You can see we're in T-shirts because it tells us that we are, which is one of the reasons for doing this. Put your cursor where you want to add the table and go over here to the table box and just hit return. And we're going to say that we want to have 2 rows and we want 3 columns because we've got 6 T-shirts that we want to display. Hit return, and you end up with a nice little box there. Now don't worry that you've got a small little box. You can also see it's added in the border, and there's no real padding there. It's quite a small box. As you add the pictures in, you'll be in a situation where adding the pictures in defines the size of the table, so you can control it at that point. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to save that as we go along. Minimize that, and now we need to go and find some pictures that we're going to put in there. So let's just have a look at a site that I was looking at earlier. Called Glow Kids, which is actually run by a friend of mine who I've asked permission to here we are, Glow Kids site, okay, and we want to go to home, and we're going to borrow some of these pictures. So again, this is a reminder of how we go about doing that. So hover over the picture that you want, right click, view the image. We're now viewing the image. Right click, and we want to save the image as, and I want to stick it into my pictures. So just go save. It's now downloading it, and as you can see down here, it's downloaded it fine. Right click, view the image, right click, save image as. So now we're going to go back into our widget administration, and in here we're going to add a picture. Now we need to upload those pictures that we've just saved to our server, so let's do them one at a time. Send it to the server, and I want these to be a bit smaller than that, so I'm going to have them half the size. And you'll notice that when we halve the width, it halves the height. If you want to skew these by changing them independently of their existing ratios, then just take the padlock off by clicking on there, and that will allow you to do exactly that. But we don't want to skew these, so we're just going to keep them in the same format. And as you can see, that's downloaded the picture into our table, and when we add in the others, it will, because it was set as being 200, so it's got 200 size boxes on, but and we've only gone for 123 width, so it's just a bit more than halfway across, as you'd expect. But fear not, when we fill in these other ones, I think it will take up those gaps. So let's import the picture. I want to upload a picture. I'm going to browse from my pictures. That's the next one. Send it to the server. One, two, three. And there we go. And then let's do one more. So go into the pictures, upload, browse where we're going to, send it from my C drive to the server. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Let's add the green one in because I quite like the look of it. So add in the picture, upload, browse, send it to the server. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there we go. We have some pictures, and I can now update the widget, close that down, go into t-shirts, and there we have some sample t-shirts. And typically these would then be made into links as pictures to take you off to order a certain quantity and payment processing and that type of thing. So that's an example of how you put in the pictures into nice little boxes like this. I think the key thing to remember is that what controls these sizes are controlled by where we put in 1, 2, 3. Okay, that concludes this tutorial. I hope you found that useful.